of who we are all the time. I think that's what the journey is. And 2,000 and some years earlier, Paul said, if I could speak any language on heaven or earth, but didn't love others, I would only be making meaningless noise like a loud gong or a clanging cymbal. If I had the gift of prophecy, and if I knew all the mysteries of the future, and if I knew everything about everything but didn't love others, what good would I be? And if I had the gift of faith so that I could speak to a mountain and make it move, without love, I would be useless. If I gave everything I have to the poor, and even sacrificed my body, I could boast about it afterward. But if I didn't love others, I would be of no value whatsoever. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. Love does not demand its own way. Love is not irritable, and it keeps no record of when it has been wronged. It's never glad about injustice, but rejoices wherever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. Love will last forever, but prophecy and special knowledge will all disappear. Now we know only a little, and even the gift of prophecy reveals little. But when the end comes, those special gifts will disappear. It's like this. When I was a child, I spoke and thought and reasoned as a child does, but when I grew up, I put away childish things. Now we see things imperfectly as in a shadowy mirror, but then we'll see with perfect clarity. All that I know now is partial and incomplete, but then I will know everything completely, just as God knows me now. There are three things that will endure: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Visionary experiences are the seedbed from which belief and religion grow. 2,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, now. Whether it's Isaiah, Ezekiel, it doesn't matter. All of the major enduring traditions, with the exception of Hinduism, which has ambiguous origins, have grown out of the visionary experiences of a single person. Moses, Jesus, I never can remember his name, Siddhartha Gautama, Muhammad, Lao Tzu, Confucius. All of them originated in exactly the kind of visionary experiences we've just been looking at. They are very, very similar to NDEs. In turbulent times, John Naisbitt says in Megatrends 2000, in turbulent times, in times of great change, people head for the two extremes: fundamentalism and personal spiritual experience. Let me say that once more. In turbulent times, people head for one of the two extremes, fundamentalism and personal spiritual experience. Someplace in that range come the traditions that have endured long enough to have structure. Some of them have creeds. I'm not trying to persuade anyone to rush back to your home church, your home temple, your whatever. What I would like to think, what I could probably get really cranky about ultimately, is I would like to see us respecting other people's interpretations of their experience, whether they are expressed as a function of an organized tradition or whether they are the newest, the latest, self-guided missile, which you may spell any way that occurs to you. Any of these can develop into a fundamentalism that excludes everyone else. And any of them has the capacity, including creating our own reality, I would point out, for producing crippling guilt. So this is a plea for religious and spiritual tolerance. We've got, according to this watch, we have a minute. We have a quick question. Anyone? Yes?
Your closing commentary, I so much agree with. It's almost like, can we look at the cosmic Christ or Christ principle or the Buddha nature that's emerging in NDEs and other people going through transpersonal openness? And I'm curious, within your area of expertise, are you seeing any wiggle room in the mainstream religious traditions that you're exposed to?
There is a lot of wiggling going on within the laity. I'm not so sure I see a lot of wiggle room going on in the clergy. There are, of course, many exceptions to that. There are many really forward-looking, open, welcoming perspectives. But I kind of wish that more clergy were as open as their congregations are. I may try that as a topic for a breakout session another time.
Let's please give Nancy a big applause.